What's that about? I'm live on YouTube, y'all. What the fuck? I'm live on YouTube, y'all. I'm live on YouTube. Go to my YouTube page because TikTok is too soft for me to be talking about. They ain't gonna let me be me. So if you want to hear me, you gotta go on my TikTok. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm gonna stay live on TikTok, but I ain't playing nothing here number music. That's all you gonna hear. Oh, okay, okay. I see what it is. I see exactly what it is. Yeah, buddy. If you want to hear me talk, you gotta go to my YouTube, man. Boom! I keep telling these folks, man. Everybody want to talk about the thing that's going on in the world. You got to start talking about the soft ass people and the things that they doing in the world to make everybody feel the way they feel about them, man. You got people that's running around in the world that shouldn't be running around in the world, and motherfuckers that's breathing shouldn't be breathing, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers know that they blessed to be alive, man. They know they blessed to be alive. Them folks know they blessed to be alive, man. Man, I keep telling these motherfuckers, man, when you speaking real into the you can't do nothing but get out there in the world and let that shit be known, man. Ain't no way that no app should be able to stop no motherfucker that's over the age of 18 from smoking weed, drinking, or doing whatever the fuck I want to do on this motherfucking app. Because you say you can't go live unless you 18 years of old. So if I'm 18 years old, ain't no motherfucking way I can't go on these apps and say what the fuck I want to say, man. It's too many weak motherfuckers out in the world that's running around and they act like they someone else, man. Everybody keep forgetting with this YS soundtrack. I'm gonna keep it so motherfucking hood and so real, man. You got so many motherfuckers don't know why and keep on there wasn't no evidence. Do they forget about all the motherfuckers that walked up in court and them folks tried to play them reindeer game and them folks push play? Do they forget about all that shit? How can you forget about somebody doing something so sinister is to lock a motherfucker up only because they want to, man? You got motherfuckers in this world that wake up every motherfucking morning and they thanking God that they woke, man. They thanking God that God ain't caught them suckers slipping and the devil ain't put them hoes to sleep, man. The internet made so many motherfucking rats and cowards famous, man. They made them cowards and rats famous, and they make them feel safe, and they make them feel like there ain't no consequences to their motherfucking actions, man. You got motherfuckers bring motherfuckers on podcasts and letting these motherfuckers spray out that motherfucking bullshit ass snitch and tell. You got motherfucking trash the news, a soft ass coward motherfucker that wear a mask, but he know when the right motherfucker catch him with that mask off, they gonna blow his goddamn head off. He know that, man. No, man, it just, that's like, that's like with this, you got to talk about the situation that's in the world. You got Drake right now. You got Drake so mad at a motherfucker that he's suing a motherfucker because they did better with the rap than he did, man. You got Drake on this motherfucking list becoming the first motherfucking rapper alive to ever run the police and tell them folks he talked about my mama and he talked about my daddy. He said I was a pedophile. Come on now, what type of fucking hood motherfucker is this soft fat cooking motherfucker, man? That's something. See, you gotta just let these soft ass cows get in there and say what they want to say. I just blocked them folks from the channel. But see, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. There's too many weak ass motherfuckers in this world. They run around and they spraying out that motherfucking snitch, telltale ass shit. When I'm gonna tell you this, man, you tell on the right motherfucker supposed to go to your motherfucking mama and grandmama front door and blow their goddamn head back like a hair dryer. If motherfuckers start teaching these cow motherfuckers in the world that there's consequences to every motherfucking thing you do. If you want to play like you would and you want to get in the streets and play them gang, then there's consequences, man. And if you think the worst thing in the world is going to motherfucking hell and what the motherfucking white folks down in the interrogation room can do to you, then motherfucker, you ain't bumped into the right motherfucker yet. Cause when you bump into the right motherfucker, man, they gonna blow your motherfucking head back like a hair dryer when you go up in there and try to tell those, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Break it out. Break it down. Pick it up. Burger. Grown folks shit. Man, I tell you, man, I watch these. Like, you got P. Diddy sitting in jail for doing shit that we all knew that motherfucker was doing, man. We know P. Diddy was playing with them boys and playing with them girls. He thought he was a motherfucking Hugh Hefner on steroids, man. That motherfucker was snorting coke off motherfuckers' asses and licking assholes and fucking motherfuckers like it was shit. P. Diddy was he was living his best motherfucking life, walking around in Papa Smurf shoes. And then when I let, the stupidest thing that a lot of these motherfuckers do is they start going around in the world and gloating about shit they shouldn't be gloating about. It's like LeBron James. You think LeBron James and Jay-Z and all them other motherfuckers ain't sitting back shaking in their shoes thinking that one day they gonna snatch his motherfucking ass up off the basketball court and take him back into the fucking interrogation room and tell him they got tapes of him and somebody else doing something funny, like him and Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? A lot of these motherfuckers don't understand that, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers in this motherfucking industry, actors, athletes. These folks get caught up in these crowds trying to be in the in crowd and get around motherfuckers and do stupid shit that they know they shouldn't be doing. That's like LeBron James. You can believe if LeBron James could take back them words, ain't nothing like a did it motherfucker party, that sucker would snatch them words back up out of the sky. Cause them folk gonna bring LeBron James ass up in there and ask him, what you meant wasn't no party like a Diddy party, man? The fuck was you up in there doing that Diddy party, King James? And by the way, what the fuck was Kevin Hart doing in that motherfucker with a motherfucking leprechaun suit on, man? Y'all folks don't realize that these sick motherfuckers was up in these motherfucking parties doing all type of shit that they never thought was gonna come to light. They never thought that shit was gonna come to light, man. Because guess what? They thought they was too motherfucking rich and powerful and they could do what the fuck they wanted to do and how they wanted to do it, man. And I tell you this, man, stupid motherfuckers like these criminals nowadays, you gotta call these motherfuckers dumb criminals. Stupid motherfuckers. Because every motherfucker know that if you go on motherfucking Vlad TV or No Jumper or some bullshit like that, man, you asking to go to federal penitentiary, man. I ain't never understood how motherfuckers sit in front of a camera and answer questions like they sitting on a motherfucking witness stand. I ain't never understood that. But every time them motherfuckers go on Vlad TV or something like that, them motherfuckers get on that motherfucker and they literally ask these stupid motherfuckers, yeah, YSF Woody, what happened to you in the club when Shell Kill kicked you all in the face and beat your motherfucking ass? And that motherfucker all out that Shell Kill was trying to rob him of $40,000. When this motherfucker at the beginning of the interview, he told you he wasn't no but a smash, grab, and a motherfucking thief running around stealing everybody blue jeans in the city. They called him the blue jean man like some motherfuckers in the hood call motherfuckers the meat man. The motherfucking junkie that run around and steal all the meat from motherfuckers. That's what Lil Woody was. Lil Woody was a motherfucking clucker that rode around and went around and stole shit from motherfuckers. Like when you wanted some school clothes and shit for your kids, you called Lil Woody and his sister now. The whole family ain't nothing but thieves and motherfuckers running in stores stealing shit. Real shit. That's what motherfuckers don't want. They don't want to admit that shit, man. And the internet don't got so many motherfuckers famous, all because they scream that they want to tell on a motherfucker. If you say you gonna tell on a motherfucker and you actually do it, you gonna go viral. But if a motherfucker start blowing them motherfuckers head up off the motherfucking planet, then tell on the motherfucker, let's see how many motherfuckers go viral when motherfuckers start putting their rest to sleep, man. I say any motherfucker that ever told on a motherfucker deserved to be walked off into the woods and put to sleep, man. Any motherfucking coward ass, ratting ass, soft ass cooking motherfucker that ever worked with the motherfucking police or government, law enforcement, a motherfucker need to take them and their whole motherfucking family out to the woods and feed them suckers to the hog. Motherfuckers need to start treating these suckers like suckers, man. When I was growing up, a motherfucker kept pressure on soft motherfuckers. Motherfuckers didn't hold soft and coward motherfuckers up and put them up to a light and see these motherfuckers keep rolling. A motherfucker kept their foot on them whole ass motherfucker's neck and let a motherfucker know that weak motherfuckers don't deserve to breathe and sure don't deserve to have no money. Weak motherfuckers don't deserve to breathe on this motherfucking planet with no real motherfucker. And if more motherfuckers start pointing out the rats in they cities, these motherfuckers won't be able to go to other cities and put other motherfuckers in motherfucking cases, man. Motherfuckers need to start getting their emotional discoveries and posting that motherfucker online and letting the motherfucker know that a motherfucker in their neighborhood running around working with the police. Every motherfucker that make bond and go to court and get their emotional discovery need to email that motherfucker to me and I'll put that motherfucker on my page. Cause a motherfucker need to start exposing these motherfucking ratting ass cowards that's working with the motherfucking police. So them real motherfucking ghosts, them motherfuckers with them trench coats and them demons can come out them woods and drag them motherfucking soul off into where they belong. Motherfuckers need to start exposing these ratting ass cowards. I ain't gonna never, ever, long as I'm motherfucking breathing, say that a motherfucker told on a motherfucker is a real motherfucker. Ain't no way that you saying you know real motherfucker if you told on a motherfucker. And if you ever told on a motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you wrote a statement on a motherfucker, if you went in an interrogation room and got video telling on a motherfucker needs to go put you and every motherfucker you love in a motherfucking time box. Weak motherfucker. That's a fact, man. let these cowards get away with acting like they real motherfuckers when they really ain't nothing but some bitch ass coward motherfuckers, man. Y'all take motherfucking the internet take cluckers off the street like Charleston White and make that motherfucker famous and start asking him questions about motherfuckers' life when that motherfucker wasn't nobody and still ain't nobody. That's what I say, man. The world don't flip to the point where you got motherfuckers mad at the police for doing their motherfucking job. It ain't the motherfucking police fault for going locking up stupid motherfuckers when they motherfucking friends and family members are the motherfucking ones that helping them incarcerated. It's too many rats and motherfuckers doing the job of the law enforcement than it should have. And any time that you find out a motherfucker working with law enforcement, man, you supposed to expose that bitch, man. You supposed to expose that bitch ass motherfucker to the world, man. Anytime you see or hear about a motherfucker working with the police, you supposed to expose that punk motherfucker, man. You supposed to let that weak ass bitch know that his time on this earth is limited because you don't let the world know that motherfucker on told on the wrong motherfucker, man. Because if you tell on the right motherfucker, the right motherfucker gonna come to your motherfucking grandmama though that ain't never done nothing to a motherfucker and take her motherfucking soul for your motherfucking sins, you weak motherfucker. I'm gonna keep screaming to you young motherfuckers, man. If you can't get out of these streets and grind for it, and you can't get out here and work for it, and you think you gonna come take something from a motherfucker gonna put your punk ass in a bag, and somebody gonna be GoFunding your ass, man, and they gonna bury your motherfucking ass and put you in an urn. Y'all motherfuckers out in this world think that this shit is pussy, man. Y'all think every motherfucker in the world scared of another motherfucking man, when in actuality, most motherfuckers in this world is real motherfuckers scared of nothing in this motherfucking world. Nothing is breathing and walking. I ain't giving a fuck about no coward motherfucker, man. I done 15 straight years in the middle of the motherfucking penitentiary and wasn't on protected custody, and I was in the middle of the motherfucking jungle 24/7. 24 motherfucking 7. And if you can get on the floor with them folks where you ain't got nothing but butcher knives to defend yourself, ain't no hiding behind no motherfucking closet doors and hiding behind no cars, shooting no 40, 50 motherfucking rounds and hope you hit a motherfucker. It's hand-to-hand combat. You gonna have to run into a motherfucker like it's the Viking days, motherfucker. So if you think I'm gonna come out here and be scared of some pussy ass young motherfucker in this world, or some old ass coward motherfucker that I know was on PC in the penitentiary, man, you's a silly motherfucker, man. That's why I look at these stupid motherfuckers online, these so-called OG persons and OG this and OG this. Them whole ass motherfuckers is some cowards, man. And don't get out here and get full of that dope and crack and motherfuckers paying them fucking sacks to do interviews, man. You can't give me no motherfucking pebbles and motherfucking little dollars for no content, man. When you a real content creator and a real hood nigga, you stand on business and you hard on these suckers, man. That's all it is, man. Man, you hear about Drake and Kenny Lamar. Drake did some real light skinned nigga shit, man. That motherfucker sued a motherfucker because he beat him in a rap diss battle. That's some real light skinned shit, man. But motherfuckers that don't know, Drake is half of one of them white folks, man. Drake is one of them half-breed motherfuckers, so he always had it in him to be on some hoe shit like calling the police on folks and shit, man. Because Drake did some soft ass shit because ain't no real motherfucker. Man, motherfuckers been playing them your mama jokes and shit like that before rap was even rap and before battles was even battles. And wasn't no motherfuckers crying and running to a motherfucking the police. Drake literally filed a motherfucking lawsuit and said Kendrick Lamar said he was a pedophile and a predator and that hurt his sales. Drake looked like a motherfucking sweet ass, cotton candy ass motherfucker. He don't need no motherfucker to say he's soft. You can look at him and tell that motherfucker Drake wear makeup. But when he went down there and filed them lawsuits, and like he didn't say shit about Kendrick Lamar, like he didn't make statements about Kendrick Lamar. I thought that's what rap battles was. Rap battles was when motherfuckers talk bad about each other, man. When you having rap battles, I thought motherfuckers damn near tell you this and tell you that, and you come back hard on them. When you having a motherfucking rap battle, and Drake went so hard, is that he went and filed a lawsuit against the record company that he is represented by. This silly stupid motherfucker said that they pushed Kendrick Lamar music and this tape more than they did his. But what Drake ain't realizing is that motherfuckers actually listen to Kendrick Lamar's songs more than they did Drake's. And that's what it boils down to, man. You can't be mad at a motherfucker with social media, TikTok, Instagram, and all the other motherfucking social media sites. Don't no company gotta push your music. If a motherfucker like your music, they gon' tune into your music because they heard it on a video or hear somebody playing that motherfucker on their headset or playing the motherfucker on their phone. And that's how your motherfucking song got trending. So when you got Drake out here crying, I say, Drake, dry them motherfucking tears up, you soft batch cookie, light skinned motherfucker, and stop crying. Quit crying, Drake. Quit crying and whining like a soft ass bitch and dry them tears up and go back to the lab and make a harder song and try to make a better diss song against Kendrick Lamar. Because you can't be mad at no motherfucker but yourself that your music didn't go hard against Lamar. Because nowadays with social media push your motherfucking songs because people play songs in TikTok dances and trending motherfucking songs. So if ain't no motherfucker playing your music, Drake, you light skinned and soft back cookie motherfucker, it's because your shit is garbage, man. It's because your music garbage, man. You can't be mad at no motherfucker, man. You had to realize eventually after you got away from Lil Wayne and you rode that light skinned trend, that eventually people were gonna lie that you wasn't no rapper, you wasn't no motherfucking trapper, you wasn't no hood nigga, and they were gonna distance themselves from your bullshit ass music, man. Your music best played over in Canada's motherfucking world. Your music, Drake music is better played overseas. Because don't no motherfucker in America listen to Drake but women. Ain't no hood motherfucker riding around Drake banging in they motherfucking car. Ain't no hood motherfucker talking about, hey nigga, did you hear that new Drake? It just came out, man. That motherfucker banging. When you see motherfuckers like Drake out there with kilts and parachute pants on, Drake ain't hood, man. Drake ain't no hood about far. And every motherfucker in the world realized that. And when he filed his lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar and said that this man out battled him and he want to sue him, that's some pussy ass shit for any motherfucker to do, man. If your music garbage, your music garbage, now you want the court system to tell you your music garbage? You want 12 motherfucking jurors to get in a box and re-listen to Kendrick Lamar disrespecting you, your mama, and your white daddy, and telling you motherfucker that y'all ain't shit. And then the jury come back and say, man, damn, that motherfucker was hard on Drake. He was hard on Drake. And then they rule in Kendrick Lamar and the record label, and then they blackball Drake out of the music industry. Drake ain't big enough to have his own motherfucking record label. Drake ain't big enough to push his music on his own motherfucking platform. Drake ain't bigger than the motherfucking whole music industry, man. Without a big boy label behind you, you ain't shit. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you ain't got that big boy motherfucking label stamp up under your motherfucking little bitty label, then you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And what Drake did is put a motherfucking stamp on his own motherfucking career and go fuck around and get blackballed out of all the motherfucking big boy rap parties, all the big boy label parties, and all the shit that go on with the motherfucking industry to keep these motherfucking nothing ass rappers relevant. They gonna blackball them. Drake gonna pull up to a motherfucking party and they gonna tell Drake he ain't on the list. Drake gonna pull up to the motherfucking red carpet and they gonna tell Drake you need to get your motherfucking ass up off the red carpet. That's what they gonna tell Drake, man. Some motherfuckers end their own career by doing foolish and stupid ass shit like Drake did. I ain't understanding why they ain't went over there and did nothing about Charlamagne the God. We all know Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club is a rapist, man. I don't understand how they ain't went over there and snap off the air and put him in handcuffs, man. But I guess it's in 2024, it's so much madness going on in the world that a motherfucker can't focus on one thing. You got so many things going on. You got the YSL trial. You got the Dirt finna go to trial. You got P. Diddy going to trial. You gonna end up with motherfucking. You think the YSL trial was full of motherfuckers? Just wait till they start marching them motherfucking celebrities up in there when they had the P. Diddy trial. It's gonna be a lot of black, white, Chinese, Asian fuckers be sitting in that box with P. Diddy. There's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers sitting in that motherfucker with P. Diddy. When P. Diddy go on trial, y'all think that YSL trial was some shit. Wait till you go with that P. Diddy trial. See, P. Diddy trial gonna be different because he's a federal trial. They ain't gonna have cameras in the courtroom. But you gonna watch all the motherfuckers walk in that courtroom one by one. LeBron James gonna be the first motherfucking witness that them folks gonna call up in that motherfucker. And they gonna ask him, King James, LeBron James, what did you mean when you said it ain't no party like a Diddy party? They gonna call Kevin Hart a little bit ass up in there and they gonna ask him, Kevin Hart, you was a host. So hey, you was a willing participant in a lot of these sexual orgies and misunderstanding with these little boys and girls that were going on in these motherfucking parties like Justin Bieber. A lot of motherfuckers that you see that's relevant now ain't gonna be relevant in the next month. A lot of these motherfucking celebrities and a lot of people gonna holler out, oh, they had to bring all the black folks down. They tried to bring Young Thug down. Young Thug, people around Young Thug tried to bring him down. Them niggas in Atlanta tried to bring him down. Then you gonna have Dirt be on trial, and it's gonna be the same situation, man. It ain't gonna be nothing but niggas that he don't put money in their pocket, and motherfuckers that he don't help become more than they ever been in their life gonna be the ones you understand and tell them. And when P. Diddy, they gonna use P. Diddy like a motherfucking gateway to Hollywood darkest motherfucking secret. They gonna go in there, they gonna cut P. Diddy a motherfucking deal so sweet. But he gonna have to tell on every motherfucker he know on this planet, and he gonna have to show proof. And you can believe P. Diddy got some motherfucking tapes and some things in the hiding in the closet the FBI they don't got. You can believe that, man. You can believe that P. Diddy got some videotapes and some shit that them folks ain't got, man. You can believe P. Diddy went and put up a vault of insurance to make sure that whenever they came and got him, that he wasn't going to prison for the rest of his life. And a lot of you folks think that P. Diddy got this far without thinking beyond just today. P. Diddy thought being incarcerated for years, ever since them folks started coming and asking people questions about his ex-wife and ex-girlfriend being killed. And then when you had Jaguar Wright come out and start telling them stories about the shit that was going on, P. Diddy, behind closed doors with Jennifer Lopez and all these other celebrities and superstars, and then them folks started corroborating them that shit that she was saying. Shit, they went and picked up P. Diddy. And then when they had motherfucking P. Diddy was in there kicking Cassie ass in that hallway, when she was running down that hallway trying to get away from him and he snatched her ass and told her to come here, shit. You knew P. Diddy was going to jail, man. You knew he was going to jail. For real. It ain't no question. People sit back and they wonder why so many motherfuckers end up going to jail and going to prison and being on trial. Motherfuckers think that if you got money, you can get away with anything. You got rich billionaires sitting in prison right now. Rich white men sitting in prison right now. So niggas like P. Diddy don't stand a motherfucking chance when it comes to literally getting away with the things that them folks said he done and we know he done. Diddy was a sexual demon. P. Diddy, P. Diddy loved men and women, and he never tried to hide it. But P. Diddy got so outspoken because them folks was bringing him on these shows like Ellen DeGeneres, and they was openly asking this fool about the Diddy parties because motherfuckers like LeBron James and Kevin Hart and other celebrities were promoting these sick motherfucking parties that that fool had behind his closed doors. But you had a motherfucker like Cat Williams, when they invited that nigga to the motherfucking party, that nigga went in there and sit down with a notepad and cut his motherfucking phone on record for me to become motherfucking the coldest comedian in the world. And then we went on motherfucking Shannon Sharp show and told the world all the motherfucking secrets and things that he knew about P. Diddy's parties and about all the motherfucking black rappers and motherfucking comedians, male and females. A lot of this shit we already knew, man. A lot of that shit we already knew. A lot of that shit we already knew, man. A lot of that shit we knew that was going on. We knew a lot of these motherfuckers didn't become famous until they done a lot of strange things behind closed doors to get where they at. That's why a lot of motherfuckers scream they crying about Quincy Jones when Quincy Jones died, man, knowing Quincy Jones was a motherfucking predator and a pedophile. This ain't no secret or no lies or no allegations. Quincy Williams was a motherfucking pedophile just like Michael Jackson was. Michael Jackson better be glad that he ain't alive right now and ain't going on trial for his sins that he done to all them little kids and little boys and girls. Because back in the day, a lot of them motherfuckers used to sign them motherfuckers NDAs and hide behind them NDAs out there and went out there and raped and tackled them women and tied them up in chairs and shit. That's like Kobe Bryant, man. Kobe Bryant better be glad he went down with that motherfucking helicopter. Because if Kobe Bryant was alive right now, they'd be pulling to the statute of limitations on that motherfucker where he bent that little white girl over in Colorado and shared that motherfucking pole in her motherfucking little no-no spot. Kobe Bryant had to be going to this motherfucking federal penitentiary with, uh, with R. Kelly, man. You can believe that R. Kelly sitting back in that jail cell laughing his ass off as they bring all these sexual predators into jail with him, man. There's so many motherfuckers that if they go back in time, they'll be bringing Keith Sweat up his motherfucking federal penitentiary. It's a lot of motherfuckers that was sleeping with little young ass, hot in the ass little girls when they was out here making these videos and making these songs. That's like Boosie. I get so tired of hearing Boosie online crying. That nigga stay online crying 24/7, 7 days a week. To any motherfucker that want to hear that motherfucking soft ass nigga cry about nothing. He don't do nothing but cry. I'm going to prison. I just made a baby. I'm going to prison. I just made a baby with a 21-year-old dummy. Cause a motherfucker make a baby with a motherfucker that they knowing going to prison. That nigga 42 years old and don't own not a motherfucking thing outright to his name. Don't own, got no pink slips or no deeds to nothing that he own. If he pass out dead today, all that shit gonna go back to the bank. Then you a goddamn fool just to have a Birkin bag today and be able to ride around in a motherfucking Porsche truck or a car until the repo man come and get that motherfucker when they lock that dumbass motherfucker up, man. These folks lock themselves up, man. These folks so eager for money and so hungry for money that they go on these podcasts. And people don't understand this, man. When you make it to Vlad TV podcast, man, you one step away from going to penitentiary. You one step from going to the motherfucking penitentiary. You one step from going to the federal penitentiary when you make it to Vlad TV, man. Cause y'all folks don't see that Vlad TV asks the same motherfucking questions that the police ask. He got a little Woody stupid ass on that motherfucker. That dumb motherfucker ain't got a third grade education, and he was getting that motherfucker. And the way that he chopped his motherfucking interview up, he made him look like a dumb motherfucker, man. He put the first part on there where Lil Woody said he ain't never done nothing in his life but stole shit and been a boost all his life. And then the fool pop up on part two where he talking about some motherfucker tried to rob him for $40,000 in the club when the truth is the nigga got beat up and had somebody else money in his pocket. Vlad TV said Lil Woody up so motherfucking cold. He took that motherfucker hour video and chopped that motherfucker up to where it made that motherfucker look like a dummy. He contradict every motherfucking thing just by putting that trick in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 order of Lil Woody. He let that fool tell y'all that he was out here stealing clothes and he was a booster and then part two he popped in where that fool talking about he stole this and then part three the trick tell you that the reason why he lied on the stand is because of this and they were picking on him. Man, they gonna go get Lil Wood ass and put that stupid motherfucker where he belongs. Throw his dumb ass in the cave with them wolves and them wolves tie his punk ass apart. Cause Lil Wood, when motherfuckers don't think about what they do, they end up like a little Woody man. They end up like a little Woody. Cause ain't no way motherfuckers on this internet supposed to be screaming out that them folks in the DAs and all them folks in Fulton County wrong for prosecuting them motherfucking folks and not scream out Lil Woody and Lil D and Mutu and all them other cow motherfuckers ain't wrong for what they done. You don't think that them whole ass niggas deserve to be punished for trying to get Young Thug, man? You had got it. Go down in that motherfucking interrogation room and tell them folks that if they let him go, he gonna go back out there and help them folks get Young Thug. And even though he done that, and even though Young Thug seen that motherfucking interrogation tape in his most of the discovery, he still paid for that weak motherfucking lawyer all the way to the end tonight. He paid for it. He went and got that motherfucker a probate lawyer, a motherfucker that ain't never had a criminal case into the YSL trial. But he paid for that sucker, man. So when you sit back and you watch these weak ass motherfucking cowards try to catch clout and catch fame off telling no motherfuckers, only thing them weak motherfuckers deserve to be done is tuck off into the woods and put in the motherfucking hog's mouth one by one, piece by piece. Motherfuckers need to stay the streets back from the police and let motherfuckers know in the streets that we handle our own motherfucking problems, man. If a motherfucker doing something to a motherfucking child, we'll deal with it, Mr. Officer. We don't need your help. If a motherfucker telling on a motherfucker, we gonna deal with them, Mr. Officer. We don't need your help, sir. If a motherfucker start pointing out these coward motherfuckers in the world and letting every motherfucker in the world know, I don't give a fuck if they in your city think that motherfucker getting put in the same situation that you got put in. Because people don't understand this. Them folks sitting out there in that YSL trial got it, and Shannon Stillwell, them folks sitting on that motherfucking toilet and they shitting over and over and over and over and throwing up. Because they know the reason why they there is because of the statements of other motherfuckers. And when you stupid motherfuckers in the world say, they ain't got no case, they ain't got no case. How the fuck them folks ain't got no case when you had so many people testify against these people, man? And everybody in the world want to holler out, them folks had no case against them because them folks didn't testify against them. Did y'all folks not know that the jury still in every motherfucking video and interrogation tape that we all seen and more? Because during this fucking trial over the last straight year that this trial been going on, this jury go to court Monday through Friday and go home on the weekends, man. So only a motherfucking imbecile and a fool would ever think that these folks ain't seen all these interrogation tapes of Lil Woody, Lil D, Mutu. You gotta think that these folks mishandled this case because most cases, they sequester the jury and make sure the jury don't got no phones or electronic devices to make sure that these folks ain't seeing the motherfuckers' evidence that they don't want them to see. They ain't seeing even motherfuckers like Kayla Bumpkins out here chasing clout online, doing stupid shit like marrying a motherfucker that's on trial so she can stay relevant. You would think that these folks seen that Lil YSL Woody was the reason why that all these folks on trial, man. You can watch the fucking tape. These folks didn't question this jury, man. So for you to think that this jury ain't seen every motherfucking thing, these folks was asked to see the videotapes and shit again just to do something. They were just doing that to make this shit seem relevant. They went on and took this holiday week break because them folks paying them for it. And what you folks don't understand is, this ain't like a regular jury trial, man. Most times, motherfuckers that go on trial, the jury only get paid like $12 a day. But with this YSL trial, since it was linked to go over a year, these people's jobs had to pay them the same exact money like they on PTO. So these folks getting paid holiday pay, sitting back waiting till tomorrow to walk up in this motherfucking courtroom and tell the world that these folks guilty, man. And they gonna say they're guilty by association. They gonna say that they're guilty because their friends and families got on the stand hold on them. They gonna say they're guilty because why the fuck would your friends and family tell on you unless it was true? That's the question that ain't now motherfucker been able to answer through this whole YSL trial. Everybody want to jump on the Lil Woody bandwagon and all these other cow motherfuckers bandwagon and say free Mutu. When they don't realize that these folks signed a motherfucking deal with the devil to try to lock up Young Thug for the rest of his life. These folks literally signed a deal with the motherfucking devil of DA Georgia to lock up Young Thug, man. You can ask any of them folks in the YSL trial, the DA or any other motherfucker when this shit over with, who was they main focus? They gonna say Jeffrey Williams, man. Now that Jeffrey Williams done slid up this motherfucker like a snake, them folks gonna make every other motherfucker that's still here pay. They gonna make them folks every motherfucking day that they was hoping to give Young Thug, man. And these folks so stupid that they already done passed out over $300 years in probation and time dealing with this YSL trial. Did you not hear me, man? YSL Woody and Lil D has already netted the Georgia DA them over 350 years of conviction by them cooperating with the Georgia DA. Think about that. 350 years that it is young black individuals that live in the state of Georgia, and we all know Young Thug living in California, that them folk gave out 350 years so far. And what people don't really understand is that they still got 11 more peons to go out that them folk called the YSL trial to go on after the Chantier Well and Yak Gotti trial, man. But you can believe that they trial ain't gonna be televised. Ain't no motherfuckers like Infamous Civ them gonna be trying to figure out a way to get in the courtroom, because guess why? It ain't gonna be relevant because ain't no Young Thug gonna be sitting in that motherfucking in that defense box, man. That's the only reason that the YSL trial is relevant, because you had a rich young black rapper that talked that shit and really was about that shit. His biggest problem was he was surrounded by a whole bunch of rat-ass, coward-ass niggas. He was surrounded by a whole bunch of rat-ass, coward motherfuckers that told on him back in 2015 and was still riding around in Bentleys and Jags and shit with him and going on tour with him in 2021, knowing that they had already been in the interrogation room and told on him. That was the worst thing I heard, man. And that was the crazy thing, man. So when people sit back and they, tomorrow these jury come back and they find these folks guilty, motherfuckers need to go through Atlanta, Georgia, and when you see YSL and Lil D, look at them folks and say, hey, you put 350 years in the Georgia DA's count box, man. And that's some crazy, that's more than a lot of crooked DAs don't ever done in their life, man. You had two non-black officers, Kenneth Copeland and Zachary Day, and Quanxavious Zachary, Lil D from Cleveland, helped give 350 years out to young black men in Atlanta, Georgia. Ain't that throws the fuck out? That's been my time, y'all.